Hey there, I'm Chicken Farmer. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about a tank that I was really hyped to get my hands on. Now that I have it and I played it, I am severely disappointed. The Churchill Crocodile is a clone of the regular tech tree Churchill 7 at 4.7. The only notable difference is the fact that it has a trailer and a flamethrower. Besides that, it has spaced armor that you can't actually take off of the tank, unlike the texture variant where you can choose whether it's on or off. Besides that, I have yet to find any differences, and let's just say the flamethrower is probably one of the worst gimmicks I've ever seen. This battle pass was pretty much just clickbait from the get-go. I don't know why I expected something special out of this tank, knowing how bad napalm bombs are. When this battle pass came out, I wanted to get my hands on a loadout that I could use it in, because I'd never really grinded the British tech tree. So I grinded the British tech tree up to 4.7, and I got my hands on the tech tree variant of the Crocodile and realized my hype was in vain. Despite what the masses say, this tank is honestly useless. Now, I know useless is quite a heavy term. It can be argued that any vehicle in War Thunder is not useless because its singular redeeming factor, which is its armor, and it's absolutely ridiculous, cannot make up for all of the downsides that this tank carries. Now, people call the Churchill 7 a bullet sponge, and in some cases, yes. But between the matchmaking and the skill of players, this tank's armor does not hold up. It has around 150 millimeters of effective armor, coating almost the entire front of the tank. Pair that with the massive tracks in the armor surrounding the tracks, this thing can soak up some damage. Although, its one glaring flaw with the armor is its massive forehead. Most vehicles that you run against will easily be able to penetrate the forehead, and if those shells have filler, your turret crew will almost always get instantly fried the moment that shell hits your forehead. Along with that, this tank being so slow and sluggish and hard to maneuver makes the decently sized barrel a massive target for your enemies. On top of that, a knowledgeable player in an up-tiered tank can easily dispatch of this thing with 1 to 2 shots. Now, to continue the list of disappointments, let's talk about its gun. Its gun fires such terrible ammo. I would honestly prefer if the commander could just peek his head out and just use a slingshot against enemies. It would honestly be more effective that way. It does not have any explosive filler at all, which makes its post-effects damage quite abysmal, along with very lackluster penetration. And if we actually take a look at the lower battle rating Churchill 3 with the 57mm, its shells have higher penetration and very similar post-effects damage at 4.0 instead of 4.7. When it comes to the flamethrower, it's literally useless except as a pseudo smokescreen or against close range open top vehicles. So the usefulness of the flamethrower itself is next to non-existent. Also, to state the obvious, this thing is, like I said earlier, quite sluggish and slow. All of this combined makes this tank just an absolute miserable experience to play. I can understand that some people may enjoy this tank. If we take a look at its competitors, this thing pales in comparison to their effectiveness in battle. So this thing is kind of stuck in a hard place that I really don't think that Gaijin have any way to make this tank fun and playable without making the player base mad or without ruining the game. So sadly, this is where the Churchill 7 sits, and it will probably sit here for the foreseeable future. Alright, that's enough of my rambling about this vehicle. First, before we get into the gameplay, I'd just like to ask/remind you to hit the like button and possibly subscribe if you are enjoying this content at all. I'm currently on the road to 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 average views on my videos so that I can become part of the Gaijin content creator program. All your interaction and support is greatly appreciated, and yeah, let's get into this gameplay. Really? Is that really necessary? Hey, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with this guy? He wanted attention, he's getting attention. He's getting hooked on my trailer. Oh, fine, he can have it. He wants to turn on his tow hook. He has a tow. Did he hook his tow cable on me? He did. He hooked my Damn, he actually wants to pull me. That was funny how feisty he got when I caught him on fire. That was honestly pretty funny. I'm not sure what good he's really doing, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but it's the thought that counts, I suppose. I mean, if he yanks me a little bit, that'd be crazy. I mean, he does something. Oh, oh no. He doesn't like the fire. Okay, okay, I know not to flame him. I suppose I could drop my own smoke. Oh, he's here helping me. Yo. He's gaming. Oh. Oh. One little one. No. A KV-1 killed him. No. No. Let's wait until this guy will be back in action. Damn it, leave me alone. Okay? Leave me alone. You know what? Honestly, I might shoot his gun off. Okay, never mind. I couldn't get revenge for my little guy. My pet meatball launcher. I am so glad I chose to play a bullet sponge that can't fight back. I literally cannot. I can't do anything to a Jagdpanzer from the front. Half the time my shells bounce off of Panzers. There is no way in hell I'm going to do anything to a Tiger. I can barely do anything to a KV-1. A KV-85 I can do nothing to. Like, and all for, oh yeah, you have godlike armor, quote unquote. Yes, technically I do, but unless I'm in down tier, nothing, like, everything's gonna go straight through me. 1 to 2 shot if it's well placed, no matter what I do. It's ridiculous. And why are they spawn camping when they don't even have the point? Oh, well, I'm doing nothing to that. Yeah, that's all I can do. It's just this cannon barrel. There ain't much else I could really do. I'm sorry, team. Wish I could do more. I could repeatedly shoot his cupola and maybe kill one crew member. Wow. Cool. And that crew member will never get replaced. So, yeah, GG. Like, you just have to be a rude player when you play a Churchill. You kind of have to be. You have to be the guy to shoot the gun barrel of your enemy. Like, you have to be that guy. I can't even pen the side of his turret. That's ridiculous. It was a flat-on side of his turret, and I couldn't pen it. That's ridiculous. Those are some delayed-ass bombs. I think it's funny that the trailer blows up on its own. That's actually the first time I think I've ever had my trailer blow up separately from my tank. Right into the ammo. Nothing. Oh, something I can kill. Oh, cool. On the bullet sponge. I can't get it. If it gets put into down tier matchmaking, it will overperform just because its gun can actually penetrate things at that point. And also, the armor really, really holds up at, like, in lower tier matchmaking. but the chances of getting into lower tier matchmaking, at least for me, is extremely low. And I'm not complaining about the fact that I never get into down tier matchmaking. I really am not 100% sure if there are people that like have really good matchmaking and just constantly get down tiers. Because I see like other content creators like making videos and like they complain about up tiers. But like that's an almost constant thing for me. I'm almost I'd say 8 out of 10 matches at least is a full up tier. And the chance like I don't even know, like the chances of getting a down tier is just so extremely low for me. I honestly like maybe have had I don't know, maybe 5 since the most recent update came out. I don't know. Just kind of weird. I'm not sure if they have like some sort of like skill-based matchmaking thing involved. I mean, I'm not saying I'm good. I am a firm believer that I am bad at the game, but I don't know. Yes! Let's go. I got a flamethrower kill. That's all I wanted. I don't care about the rest of that. I got a flamethrower kill. That's all that matters to me. My life is complete. That's the video. Like and subscribe for that shit. That was... Oh... I didn't think it was on. I was beginning to believe it was impossible to get a flamethrower kill. World's first napalm kill in the game. Yes. Give me another. Yes. Yes, 2 flamethrower kills. Let's go. I don't care about dying after every single time I get one. I get my flamethrower kill. That's all that matters. 2 in 1 game. I never thought that was gonna happen. Oh man, that was crazy. I'm really not a massive fan of this tank, but it piqued my interest a lot when I saw it in the battle pass. That I just got it in the battle pass about like a week ago, and I decided, you know what, we're gonna make that up. We're gonna make that as the first video for the new year, just because I was so interested in it from the get-go that I'm not gonna. Fire, thank you. Of course, he's fully pushed up, and they're gonna shoot my gun off. Cool. You know what? You can have some fucking fire. Have it. It's all yours. Is he gonna wait for my gun to get repaired? Okay, it's not. Good. Oh, thank you for the good modeling. I should be the best. And dude, these guys are just losers. This is why I hate this tank. And then my squad mate is brain dead as hell. He's pinging the guy in the back. I can't do anything when there's guys between me and the... Oh my gosh. I hate this tank so much. I can't with this. I mean, I'll whittle away at these guys. There's no problem with that. But, like, it's just really annoying. It kind of sucks that they're on the side that they're on. Oh, wow. How is he not dead yet? He has one dude that he can... Oh, my gosh. He has two dudes left in his tank. And now, like... And he used his filler. That's another thing about this tank, is its lack of filler. I hate this tank so much. Like, this is just the experience you have in this thing. It's not fun. It really is just not fun at all. Having no filler doesn't help at all. And your enemies having filler, look at that. People say, oh yeah, this thing has crazy armor. It's a sponge. When people only shoot you in the gun so that you can't do anything to them, which you can barely do anything to them even when your gun's working. And also, your roof is just a massive weak point. This tank is useless. Literally useless. I get that some people may enjoy this tank. I have trouble seeing it, but I can see it. It is useless. There are so many better options for you to play than this tank. Like, this thing just is not useful at all. So the reason that I was originally highly interested in the Churchill Crocodile is because of Battlefield 5. Battlefield 5 has the Churchill Crocodile, and like, it's a special call-in, and it is genuinely the most overpowered tank in that game. I'll take your engine. This is a solid shot moment. I guess I could just actually snipe out the, what's it called? The driver. But I just didn't really... Oh, GG. That's pretty much it for this vehicle. I just labeled this thing as a disappointment. If this is one of your favorite vehicles, please don't hate me. I think I can understand why it's appealing to some, although when we actually look at its competition, it just pales in comparison. It is sad because I had a lot of hype for this vehicle before I actually got my hands on it. To sum this thing up, it's just a big brick of slow metal that as a literal pea shooter, and against low skill or low tiered tanks can work, but the moment you're going against someone with decent skill or a equal or higher ranked vehicle, this thing absolutely just falls to pieces. Which, I mean, in reality, it was meant as an infantry support vehicle, so it did what it was supposed to do in real life. It just doesn't cut it in War Thunder. That's pretty much it. Happy New Year's to all y'all. Look forward to seeing many, and I mean many, videos from me this year. I'll be posting every Tuesday and Thursday, and possibly one on the weekends. We will be mostly focusing on War Thunder content. Next goal is to become a Gaijin content creator partner. If I can get into that program, I'll be able to do almost any viewer requested vehicle review. So I'm thinking I might do that once a week, but we will see. If there's any vehicles that you'd like to see me make a video on, please let me know in the comments. I will attempt to do as many as I possibly can. Right now, I'm just coming up with random vehicles I feel like making videos on, but I'd like a little bit of input from y'all on what videos you'd like to see, and I will try to make them happen. Now, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, so yeah, have a chill day.